Hey guys, first of all, congratulations on the start of Tri-State Battleworld U16 of your fellow house guest. Well, it'd be U15, but ignore that. We'll be competing in a journey-long Big Brother season, twist turns. Yeah. So we're gonna hand over to Jackson, who's just gonna go over the initial rules, things you shouldn't do.
Hello, everybody. I am Jackson. You will be hearing a lot from me, and for that, I apologize. But as I've said, welcome. Just a few general ground rules. I think you guys know what is expected of an org. Don't be a douchebag is number one. Well, take that as you will. But we want to have everybody feel respected. We want to have everyone feel appreciated. The game will happen and may the game be, but if we think that things get personal or if it's not game centered, we will intervene and we will have a talk if we need to. I think you guys are well aware of what's expected and what's not expected. So I don't think I have to go too into detail, too into the weeds, but if there is a situation where you think prod needs to step in, please do not hesitate. That's exactly what we're here, because this is a game everybody wants to have fun at, right? Like nobody wants to have a bad time. So if there's something you want to talk to me or Seb or Jacob Sierra about, please reach out, because we're here for you guys. We love you all. We casted you for a reason, so we love you all. I'm trying to think. That's like pretty much the general gist of what's expected. A lot of this question came up today in terms of prod guests. After this call, you get 2 prod guests, no repeats. They cannot be in 2 different ones. So it is a bit of a first come, first serve in that regard, but it just in terms of keeping the integrity of the game as high as possible. I hope you understand. So after this call, we will be answering questions, getting people into your prod chats, all that fun stuff. Any questions so far? Shout them out now. Hey, that's awesome.
Okay. And then on another note, confessionals are not required because we feel if confessionals are required, they're not going to be genuine. But we do like confessionals. Please send them, but we are not going to enforce them. We are not going to be like, a confessional a week, please. Please send them. Again, you always have VLDRs. If you don't know what that is, you just put the word VLDR and how you're feeling. And then we send it to the VL to give them your thoughts on the game. You can always do that if you don't want to do a confessional. But we would like confessionals, but you're not required. Yeah, Jackson.
I was just gonna say, if you want to do like a live DR where you spew us what you think about the game and we could ask questions, we can also ask the VL questions and they could ask general questions that they may ask about your game or random ass fucking questions. It's kind of both worlds on that end. So we like live DRs, but again, they're not required. But they're fun for us. They're awesome for us. So if you like to, that'd be really appreciated. That's it. So.
Okay, so you guys have been talking in the house chat about what you think is going to happen this season. So let's do a little history lesson, you will. In Marvel Comics, there is a comic book series called Secret World, and in Secret World, there's this place you might have heard of it. It's called Battleworld, where the heroes have to compete against the villains. So this twist this season, there is no teams, but there are 16 players of you. 8 of you will be labeled heroes. 8 of you will be labeled villains based on your interview, your application, and everything in between. How we as prod felt you and the energy that you portray. we just said that it will not be a teams thing. But before anything, Jacob, if you want to announce the teams for everyone, now would be your time.
I would love to. And just as a disclaimer, this is not an indication of who we like more than the other. We just felt as though that the way that you conducted yourself during the interview, the answers that you gave us, now there's going to be some preconceived notions about you, the way that you play, the way that you operate. So take this information as you will. But again, we love all 16 of you equally. I've already made this, sent out the blurb, sent out the paragraph in the main chat. We've also seen something in all 16 of you guys. We're super thankful that you guys have taken time out of your busy lives to come play Tri-State. So let's go into the teams. So for the heroes, and if somehow I butcher your name, I'm so sorry. I have horrible names. Braden, Henry, Jesse, Levi, Marcelo, Minor, Sunshine, and Zoe. Those are the heroes. And then for the villains, we have Austin, Jason, John Buckley, Julia, Casey, Nick, Matthew Papa, and Steven. I will be sending the teams, everyone in them, in the main chat right now, and Seb can explain the HOH competition.
Hi.
Doing HOH now?
No, not right now. No.
I was like, man.
No. No.
Me, a villain?
Me? I'm
I'm
very
quaking.
flabbergasted. A villain? Me, myself? I don't believe it.
I'm
Okay,
quaking.
guys.
This is the best compliment I've ever gotten.
my Slytherin prestige really matches up here.
Okay, guys. Now for your HOH competition. It's quite simple if you think about it. But the thing that comes before the HOH is your difficulty. So in Secret Wars, the heroes had to work together and the villains had to work together. You are not teams in this game. They are just labels. But for this round only, prepare for teams. We're going to do a good old classic lip sync competition. The heroes will have to compete against the villains. And whoever wins, it's quite simple. They will vote for who they think will be the first, or who they want to be the first head of household. So if the villains win, the 8 people that are on the villains team will vote for a head of household. And the villains will do the same. Or the heroes will do the same, the villains will do the same. Okay, heroes. We want energy, we want heroic. That is your theme. We want heroic energy. Villains, complete opposite. We want villainous energy. Okay? That is your theme. And with that, Jackson's gonna talk about the twist.
What? A twist? Here? Big brother? I don't think we do those. Of course we do. So you guys just learned about your heroes versus villains twist. For this round only, you guys are in these teams, but after this round, it will be an individuals competition. Also, I don't think, Seb, we didn't cover this, but the winning team then gets to decide who amongst them on the winning team.
I did touch on that.
Yeah,
Whichever team wins,
I did space
votes
out.
for the head of household.
I did space out. Okay, that's funny. But guys, there is a special little twist that will also be happening this week while you do the music video competition. And I didn't come up with a clever name, I apologize, but it is simply dubbed the Heroes and Villains competition. I know, it's fucking boring. But you guys know there's a HOH and a veto, but now there's a HV competition, basically. It's not gonna be every week. It's gonna be when yours truly says so. But the winners, well, actually, I should explain. This competition, it runs in 2 groups. One for the heroes, one for the villains. Fitting. So the heroes compete each other over here. The villains compete against each other over here. So you get 2 winners. Those 2 winners receive a little special something something. Could be a power, could be an advantage, could be neither. I don't know. Could be anything, to be honest. I guess you guys just have to win the competition to find out. Details on the upcoming competition will come a little bit later. I am a little behind on that. I apologize. But it will be happening this week. Same timing as the music video competition. So stay tuned for that. And it will be a lot of fun. I promise.
Does anyone have any questions? So we're gonna why? That's a good question.
Period. Why?
Now, Sierra, if you have anything you would like to say, you can also say it.
Not particularly. I'm just happy to be here. Y'all are doing great.
Period. Anyone else have any questions for us as prod besides why?
Yeah,
Oh.
Sierra, how does it feel to be the best prod member on this team?
It's
I
honestly
mean-
the greatest to be the best at something.
No, it's okay. We don't take that to heart.
No,
Sierra
we've
is
been
the
saying
best.
that. We've been
No,
saying
no, no,
that.
no. I take it to heart.
Okay, Jacob.
Okay, Jacob takes it to heart.
I'm the emotional support.
Oh, I actually do have a question.
Yes, Marcelo.
Hi. Fuck, I forgot. No, I got it. Okay. Well, is this the winning team or not the winning music video? They don't get, do they get safety or no? Is it just like you just vote and
You
then
just vote for head of household.
continue? Let the games begin. I'm kidding. I'm really tired.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop the recording and